Hello everybody, this is Luke and welcome back to Gaming Instincts TV. The Call of Duty franchise has been a leading powerhouse in the FPS genre for over a decade. Back in 2010, the Black Ops series began delivering a fresh storyline and updated multiplayer for the franchise, alongside with the wildly popular Zombies Horde game mode. Call of Duty Black Ops IV is the latest addition to the series and has changed up the game's formula quite a bit, taking out the single-player story campaign altogether and replacing it with a fully fleshed out Battle Royale mode, Blackout. Let's take a deep dive into Black Ops IV and see how the new formula stacks up against the rest. When it comes to changes of the base gameplay of Black Ops IV, it sticks to doing what it does best: straightforward FPS action with incredible gunplay. Each different gun feels unique with its own firing and reloading, and feels weighted to how large the weapon is. One of the best features of the gameplay is the feedback that a player will receive when they connect with the target they are fighting. There's an audible impact that affirms a successful shot, which can be the difference between life and death in a match while shooting through cover. Player mobility is also highly polished within the game. Sprinting, jumping over obstacles, and sliding on the ground are all very smooth, and transition between player positions is seamless. All of these simple factors merge together, forming an immersive experience between the various game modes. Let's first take a look at classic multiplayer. Black Ops IV gives players all of the classic multiplayer game types that we have learned to love over the years. The base game playlist consists of team and solo deathmatch, control and objective-based modes, and of course, a free-for-all. There is also a hardcore option for the various modes as well that limit player UI and increase bullet damage, so knowing the maps during these modes are key for survival. There are 14 different maps that players will cycle through, 10 that are brand new to Black Ops IV, and 4 that are carried over from previous Black Ops games: Summit, Slums, Jungle, and Firing Range. There will also be a 15th map free for all players released in November that will be a remaster of the classic Newtown multiplayer map. While the number of maps on release are impressive, it does seem like they double up in consecutive matches a little too often. Of course, we can't look at Black Ops without looking at zombies. While not the first of the Call of Duty franchise to introduce zombies, it has become synonymous with the Black Ops games. In Black Ops IV, players have two different storylines that they can play through, each with two unique maps to explore. The Chaos storyline begins on the Titanic shortly after the iceberg accident, where players must search for an artifact that has unleashed the zombie plague. The second map takes players back in time to ancient Rome into an arena where another artifact has been activated, throwing all kinds of undead from armored soldiers to fierce tigers at players. The second storyline, Ether, begins where players must explore Alcatraz in search of their own souls while battling through the Horde. The second map in this series takes players back to 1963 into the Pentagon, where the zombie horde has been unleashed directly into the US government. As clever as the storylines have been for the Call of Duty Zombies mode, the gameplay will be very familiar to returning players. Waves of zombies will attack the group, progressively getting more difficult as the wave number increases. Players can move through the map and purchase new weapons and perks by using the points that they have acquired while mowing through the undead horde. Even though the gameplay premise has not changed, the map themselves are impressive with how detailed and maze-like they are for what was originally just a bonus mode for World at War. With a reliable group or a group of friends, this mode can quickly become an addicting chase to make it just one wave further than the last time. The last thing that we will take a look at is the brand new Battle Royale mode for Black Ops, Blackout. At its core, the mechanics are just like we have seen in the Battle Royale games that have taken the world by storm the last few years. Players are dropped into a map either solo or with a group with 80 other players and must battle to the death in an increasingly smaller play zone until there is only one left standing. However, there is a major difference between Blackout and the other BR games currently on the market: polish. Blackout feels like playing a massive Call of Duty map with seamless shooting, driving, and player mobility. Besides very few times where there has been a brief server lag, it goes above and beyond the stability of other BR games out right now. Blackout also puts its own Black Ops spin on the map, building the entire thing out of classic multiplayer maps from the franchise, even adding in zombies to certain areas that were previously zombie mode exclusive maps. There is an absolute plethora of different guns available, as well as perks that can be found throughout the map that will briefly boost certain stats and abilities for players. There is also an array of equipment, such as blockades and RCXD cars, and even the monkey bomb makes an appearance in the zombie portions of the map. It is absolutely packed with everything that players love about Black Ops into a Battle Royale. Call of Duty Black Ops IV had the player base worried. when it was announced that there would be no solo campaign mode for the game, with the concern that the Battle Royale edition would just be a tacked-on mode to ride the hype train of the BR craze in the current market. While the positives are overwhelming, having an online multiplayer-only game released at a full price tag is a big ask for some players, especially those on a budget. However, there is no mistake that there was a lot of time and passion put into this iteration of the franchise. The gameplay is smooth, there are plenty of options for various game types to keep things interesting, and Blackout has clearly been polished with the eye of a AAA developer. If you are a Black Ops veteran, this is a must-buy game. If you have not played Call of Duty in a while, this is the perfect time to jump back into the franchise and give it another shot. Our final verdict for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is a 9.5 out of 10. A beast of a release. And that's it. Gaming Instincts TV will be leaving you right here. Special thanks to Activision Blizzard for providing us with a review code for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hit that notification bell to let you know when a new video is ready for your viewing pleasure. Also, check out our official website at gaminginstincts.com for the latest daily news, featured articles, reviews, and more. Peace out, everybody.